back to the Gustavus Sports Rewind. Once again, I'm your host, James Piper. We'll be starting off the new year by looking at how the women's volleyball team fared in last weekend's Gusty Classic.
Volleyball hosted its annual Gusty Classic last weekend, but no amount of home court advantage could have helped them steal a victory in the tournament. St. Scholastica brought down the Gusty women first last Friday, taking 3 out of 4 very close games. Against Martin Luther College, the Gusties started strong, leading 2-1 before the wheels fell off and they yielded the next 2 games and the match to the Knights. Finally, Gustavus fell to the University of Wisconsin River Falls, losing 3 straight games after an initial victory in the match. The total of the tournament drops the team's record to below 500 with 3 wins and 4 losses on the season. Football season kicked off last weekend with Gustavus hosting Wartburg College at Hollingsworth Field. On the opening drive, Gustavus is forced to punt to Wartburg, but is bailed out on roughing the kicker call. They capitalized 9 plays later when Mersuk Mena rushed for a 9-yard touchdown. Let's look at the play again. The video doesn't properly capture Mena's effort, so here's a better view. Awesome. It took Wartburg 4 plays and little more than 1 minute to respond and take the lead on this quarterback sneak by Dan Stiefel. Gustavus started marching again, but QB Logan Becker fumbled the ball just 9 yards away from the end zone after an otherwise impressive 29-yard scramble. After that, Wartburg took over completely, running the ball down the Gusties' throats all day and holding the team to a mere 240 yards of offense. 4 Gustavus turnovers helped Wartburg cruise to a 27-6 victory.
Now we'll have an update on the men's and women's soccer teams.
Gustavus jumped out to an early 2-0 lead with goals by Kyle Sadler and Chris Adams in the first 45 minutes of play. Nebraska showed some signs of life just 2 minutes into the second half when they came within 1 goal, but the Gusties took it to a new level, scoring 3 goals in 4 minutes, starting with Doug Fry's insurance goal in the 65th minute. With a convincing 5-1 win, Gustavus improves to 2-2 on the season. Finally, the women's soccer team also had a big outing last week. They played in the pouring rain last Friday, but weren't slowed down one bit as they too scored 5 goals in the first 30 minutes of play. Gustavus had a commanding 7-goal lead on Central College before the end of the first half alone. The Gusties finished the game with a 9-0 victory over Central College. Senior forward Ashley Anderson netted the first 2 goals and added an assist in the Gusties' dominant performance. Other mentionables were Amanda Cartoni with a goal and 2 assists, and Karen Moss with assists on back-to-back goals.
Nice.
Thanks for joining us for this week's Gustavus Sports Rewind. Be sure to join us next week to check out highlights and interviews with coaches. Till then, go Gusties.